Hello, this is Todd Brevet, Worth Fire and Security. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about systems out there with Elan control systems, mainly for builders. The subject today is really what Elan can offer builders here in the area. I'm in the DFW market. I mainly serve Dallas, Fort Worth, Mansfield, Arlington, Waxahachie, Midlothian, Kennedale, you name it, right here in the DFW Metroplex. So, Worth Fire and Security, and as you see, I'm doing this new screen thing, and basically this is my first video I've done simply to try to expand people's knowledge about what we do. First thing I want to talk to you about is Elan Home control systems for builders. Let me go back to the main page here. This is the Elan. Elan is a home automation system similar to Crestron or Control 4 would be another option. So what I want to tell you about these guys is I've been using them for years. I remember probably, 20 years ago, probably like 17 years ago, I decided to pick one system and just stick with it. I did my research. Crestron was just too expensive. Programmers and everything you had to have involved were, and don't get me wrong, it's a great system. I've done work on those systems before, and I can tell you it's a really good system, but it's expensive. You got to pay for programming. So I was looking at something more to fit my lifestyle and me able to get technicians who could maintain systems and configure systems. So to tell you the way it works is Home Control, Control 4, and Elan are kind of configured systems. Crestron, AMX, those guys are really programmed systems. You can make them do absolutely anything with anything you want, period. It's a great system. But what I say about Elan and Crestron and Control 4 and those guys is that it's a configurable system. So it cuts out a lot of that programming cost is how it works out. Still programming involved, but it's more of a drag and drop scenario, configuration, drop things that have been pre-programmed. So you kind of have to fit inside of a template a little bit. You have to use things on their list. A lot of companies, but to tell you about Elan makes great products. They're great in the sound industry, great in the control systems, things like that. They've been doing it forever, way before I started doing this business. So as you can see here, I'm screen sharing. It's new tech for me. I wanted to show you real quick. Like I said, it's a very nice website. Shows you the touchscreens, the apps, talks more about the comfort of living. There's a couple of videos in here I wouldn't mind you seeing, but right at the top I go down and I can, I probably want to start with the builder page. So we'll go to builders and architects. Right here you see they specialize in MDU, production, and custom homes. Elan has a great builder program. Basically, if you commit to doing a system with them, they will give you a demo for your model home, which is phenomenal. Basically, they pay for the equipment, not labor, but they pay for all the equipment, and basically give you a complete demo program for your model home. I think they want you to keep it for at least a year, but I mean, they're not very stringent, and they put a lot of money in your demo that you can sell when you sell the home. So your demo system could be very good, very strong. Here's a quick video about it I want you all to see. Check it out.
Over half of today's active home buyers want to buy a new home, yet only 10% of all homes sold each year are new. Why? Buyers expect that they can personalize their new home with lifestyle-enhancing technology, only to find that their choices are limited. 2 decades ago, the auto industry identified a similar opportunity. Customers were adding aftermarket alarms, sound systems, remote starters, and more to their brand new cars. Today, a technology platform is built into the car, adding safety, comfort, and connected lifestyle elements. And as a result, new car sales have skyrocketed. The Elan New Home program gives home builders the same advantage. Our smart and connected home technologies are easy for home buyers, and our connected home strategies integrate into the selling and design center process, helping builders sell more homes. New home builders who enhance their new home personalization choices are seeing the benefits. Elan develops personalized connected home standards and upgrades, coupled with the marketing tools, training, and support to make your connected home benefits shine through to your buyers, helping to sell homes faster and with more value, all while keeping you on schedule. Elan, part of Nortec Security and Control, has been connecting the smart home experience for 25 years with systems in millions of households. The Elan Home Control platform is scalable, open, and flexible, integrating security, climate, lighting, shades, locks, garage doors, surveillance, pools, irrigation, home entertainment, remote access, and more. Elan's easy-to-use one-app solution keeps homeowners connected and in control of every part of the home. Add more value to your homes with the Elan New Home program. Contact us to learn how.
So a pretty quick video. Basically, Elan is pushing the builder market. They want to get demo systems out there, so they're making great deals. So that's a little bit about the Elan Home program. Granted, you could start with any small system from security and just maybe some cameras and expand it up to whole house audio or whatever you want for your commitment. But as far as for the demo, we can trick it out, touch screens, name it. So I'm going to show you real quick what they have here as far as their product lineup. So we'll start with the user interfaces. You see here they have a good line of touch screens. Now, user interface is basically a touch screen or a remote control or the app on your phone that allows you to control everything. That's what an interface would be. So here they have flush mount kits, flush mount the screens in. They have anywhere from 12-inch to 8-inch to even smaller. I believe they have this small 4-inch panel. They also have, for single room control, just a small little keypad. Now this is really simple to use. It's got volume up, volume down, off, on. On would be any of your favorites here, and your favorite could be anything. You could stream audio, you can have it turn on all the TV in your room, the direct TV and the lights, all from one favorite. So that's really cool, really powerful, inexpensive. These things are very inexpensive, like $100, I think, $150 or something for one of these. So it starts really expensive. You could put these all through the place and give your customers some great control of house audio. And a lot of people like that textile, that button, that knob, instead of having to get an app open and pull up the app and control everything. But you can do that. You can do the app solution. Let me get back to my page here. So the other thing I want to show you was user interfaces. Back to that, we got that taken care of. And then there's 2 pages. The other page is check out the website, elanhomesystems.com. I'm worthalarm.com. The tabletop stand's a good one too. Basically, you can take a 12-inch panel and you get the tabletop stand and put it on the counter, and you can move this thing. So you say you have a jack ready to go in the kitchen, another jack by the nightstand, you're at the kitchen plugged in, working on everything, you take it, move it to the nightstand. You could also do the iPad. iPads work fine, but the thing with iPad is you have to launch the app and then you have to relaunch the app. The touchscreens stay on and running all the time. So it's like instant ready to go. If somebody rings the doorbell, the camera pops up immediately. The iPad has a little delay to do that kind of stuff. So if you want to the feel of the whole system is better with a touchscreen, if that makes sense. Obviously, everybody's budgets are different and everything. We have to work with that budget and see what we want to do. Automation interface. This is the control system. So basically, you have 3 flavors of control system. We have the one, very cool little controller, mounts inside of the structural wiring can do cameras, can do a lot of IP interface stuff, lighting control. You can tie a lot of that stuff through the one. Then you have, it goes right to the 10. Well, actually, the next step would be the 2. The 2 is a nice little piece. It does a little more, has more serial interfaces, and this is your controller, or basically your PC, sort of say, in a compact form. And then this is what we use on a lot of bigger productions, or maybe we'll even use 2 or 3 of these. Sometimes we'll do a mix of one of these and one of those, depending on the application. Everything's different. I mean, you could do a bar, you can do anything. Additionally, I wanted to go on through some of these items on the website. Home automation and video video distribution. So multi-room audio and video distribution is a very important key part of what Elan can do. They basically can control your whole house audio and have multi-zones of audio going in different parts of the house, and you can have everything different. So my favorite application for this would be a TV inside of a room, and then you have a pair of speakers in there, because the TV on the TV speakers are little 10-watt speakers. These are some nice 30 watts of channel, 60 watts of sound, with maybe some 8 inches to give you some bass and a lot more sound quality. Put a pair of those in a room, put your TV on the wall, run it back to your controller, and now you've got a simple way to control your source. Your DirecTV can be mounted behind a TV. I mean, you can do a simple application and get a lot of bang for your buck and a lot of quality, a lot of zone control. So you just need to get with somebody to see. Video distribution, they have huge things here. These things are probably $25,000 to $30,000 for these 16/16s, and they can do a ton of stuff. They have a ton of HDMI's control. It's fully matrix, so you could have like 8 in, 8 out, so you have 8 sources in, 8 sources out, and you can spread that out to say 8 or 16 TVs through a house, but you have 8 inputs, and you want to be able to share those with different inputs, all through HD distribution over Cat5. So it's a pretty neat system, very flexible, can be expensive, but can give you a lot of cool video needs, which that's probably overkill for most homes, but we have done them. They're very nice. So also you have your AM FM Sirius radio tuners. These are nice to have. They have a single tuner and a dual tuner. Most of the time we're going to more of a streaming systems nowadays, but I wanted to tell you about those, and it's capable depending on what the customer wants. 4K solutions, 4K is gorgeous, and you can get 4K distribution in your property. That's the way to go. Surveillance video doorbells. Doorbells the way of the future. Everybody wants a doorbell. These doorbells are beautiful. They give you two-way voice. They come in different styles and size, from the old rub bronze to the black and the cream color. Tie in your cameras. You can have multiple camera options from Elan. Some of my more favorite ones are going to be the 4 megapixel motorized, just because they have such a good wide angle. This is probably my favorite camera. Anyway, there's a lot of options there, flavors, budget-minded stuff with the cameras you can do. Speakers, Elan has a full line of speakers, in ceiling, quality, high quality, contractor grade. If you want to just go with a contractor grade speaker, we have all that as well. Audio amplifiers, of course. We can use Elan's amplifiers depending on the application. They have a 12 channel, they have their 6 channel, and then they also have like a 2 channel. These are pretty good products. A lot of times we're leaning towards like a Sonos or a Hios amplifier, which is really great. Gives you a lot of flexibility with how you amplify your sound, how you control it, how you stream music. Most of those installations we're doing nowadays are going to be with Hios amplifier. But we have to get with a design technician to get that figured out. Thermostats, one thing I can say is if you use Elan's thermostats and stuff, it works properly with Elan. A lot of people have these Honeywells or some different branded ones been pushed, and they're supposed to be Wi-Fi and everything else. They may not work with this system. So before you invest in something that won't work with it, it's better to check with us and let us come up with a plan for you to cover all that stuff. What else? Check out the videos, man. The videos are awesome on this website. You can kind of get a feel for what they can do, what your control would be like. I have to tell you, one of my favorite ones is Nashville Underground. Talks about huge project. Go check out Nashville's Underground site. I can't remember who built that building. It's a 40,000 square foot venue. Very nice. Talks about how to control. That's on the video page, but there's one on here that allows you to see entertainment everywhere. And let me see here. I need to go back at the top. Well, maybe it's intelligent panels, possibly. Give you a feel for what it looks like when you're seeing the touch screens and how you interface with them, how Google Home interface, how Alexa interface, all that stuff. What else can I show you? I guess that's about it. I will say that they Nortec owns Elan. They also own Speakercraft, Niles, Sunfire, 2GIG, Panamax, Furman, Lanier, Geffen, Xantec. All these guys are under the Elan umbrella, and other companies that I don't even mention here. But I will say Nortec has gobbled up all these technology companies, and they have this great product line. Panamax, all their stuff's really good stuff. And then 2GIG, of course, for security is a great product. We do a lot of DSC, we do a lot of Bosch, we do a lot of 2GIG, alarm.com services, things like that. So if you want to get just a standard alarm system taken care of for you, we can manage that too. Here's my website, just real quick. It's old, I need to update it, but that is basically go to my website, check it out, and just see what it looked like. I got a video on there. And that's really it. To recap on the Builder program, this is a pretty powerful tool to help you sell more homes. And if you're interested in checking it out, call me, Todd Prevet, Worth Fire and Security, and you can call my office anytime. Check out my website, call me from there, and that's it. Thanks a lot. Signing off. Gotta stop this thing.